Grand Rising, and welcome to Healing Through Forgiveness, Part 10. I call for the courage and the freedom to be myself, to forgive myself, and to forgive all others. I no longer view people that hurt me through a lens of pain, nor do I see the choices they made as the source of my pain. I see them as they are. And just like me, there were days when they felt unworthy and unlovable. Just like you, people make choices they're not proud of making. Just like you, they suffer from feelings of guilt, shame, and anger. Just like you, they had their share of heartbreak and want to experience the forgiving power of love. And just like you, they want to know that they can be forgiven. I choose to let them know that in my soul all is well. I forgive myself for judging my choices. Today's forgiveness practice is about judging past choices. A choice is a focused intention that provides the creative catalyst, an energetic call to all action. Without choice, there could be no movement. With choice, mental programming is rendered void, if only for a moment. No choice is a bad choice. Every choice is an opportunity for learning to unfold. Unfortunately, many of the choices we make moment by moment are fueled by what we believe about the past and what we fear about the future. For this reason, no choice is a bad choice. Every choice is an opportunity for learning to unfold. In today's practice, you are encouraged to examine and explore those choices you have made, regardless of the results, and those that you have second-guessed. It is also an opportunity to explore the choices you are hesitant about making today. By this time, you should already know what the forgiveness process guidelines are. So from this point forward, I will not be including that in the practice. Only on Friday when we run through the whole exercise. Ashe. Once you are ready, it is now time to pause this video and play the Stillness Meditation. The link to the Stillness Meditation is in the description below. A prayer of forgiveness. Read silently and then aloud. Today we'll be reading it aloud together. Let us begin. There is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. I now ask that the peace of God be revealed in my mind. There is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. I now ask that the love of God be revealed in my heart. There is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. I now ask that the will of God be revealed in every choice I make. There is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. I now ask that the presence of God be revealed in all that I do. There is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. I now ask that the perfect peace of God be revealed in my life. Today, I asked for and opened myself to the experience, the presence of God in my mind, my heart, and every other aspect of my life. For the blessings of this day, I am so grateful. I rest in Thee, I let it be, and so it is. Please scan your emotional trigger listings and write down words that pop out at you in your forgiveness journal now. Don't overthink it, just write them down. The 12 forgiveness statements. First category, I forgive my mind for thinking. I forgive my mind for thinking I should have chosen. I forgive my mind for thinking I should not have chosen. I forgive my mind for thinking that I cannot choose. I forgive my mind for thinking I will not choose. Category number 2. I forgive myself for judging. I forgive myself for judging my choice to. I forgive myself for not judging my choice to. I forgive myself for judging myself when I choose to. I forgive myself for judging myself when I choose not to. Category number 3. I forgive myself for believing. I forgive myself for choosing to believe. I forgive myself for choosing not to believe. I forgive myself for believing that it was wrong for me to choose. I forgive myself for believing that it was wrong for me to choose not to. We will now start the forgiveness tapping portion. I will no longer include the forgiveness tapping process. The only time it will be run through is on Fridays when we meet live. Everybody should have this. If you do not, please go back and look at a previous video. Ashe. I forgive my choices. Identify the issue and rate the intensity level. Review each of the 12 forgiveness statements out loud. This will help you identify the specific aspects of the issue that you want to tap on. Then rate the intensity level. We are now at the clearing, resistance, and reversal statement, which you already know it neutralizes the resistance. And you're going to repeat the reversal statement 3 times while tapping continuously on the karate chop point. Let us begin. Even though there is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving my choices, no one can make me change my mind. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Keep tapping. Even though there is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving my choices, no one can make me change my mind. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Keep tapping. Even though there is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving my choices, no one can make me change my mind, and I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Stop tapping, shake out your hands, and at this time, please take a sip of water. The setup statement portion. We're going to focus on the issue. We're going to repeat the statement 3 times, tapping on the karate chop point. Let us begin. Even though I have all this pent-up unforgiveness toward my choices, I have a right to be angry with them. I refuse to release them because it is my anger, my resentments, my bitterness, which are all my feelings that I feel are valid, but I still love myself and respect my feelings. Keep tapping. Even though I have all this pent-up unforgiveness toward my choices, I have a right to be angry with them. I refuse to release them because it's my anger, my resentments, my bitterness, which are all of my feelings that I feel that are valid, but I still love and respect myself and my feelings. Keep tapping. Even though I have all this pent-up unforgiveness toward my choices, I have a right to be angry with them. I refuse to release them because it is my anger, my resentments, my bitterness, which are all of my feelings that I feel that are valid, but I still love myself and respect my feelings. Stop tapping, shake out your hands, and please take a sip of water. We will now begin the segment of tapping through the 10 meridian points. I will read out the area. Please close your eyes. I will direct you where to go, and I will read the statement out loud. You can repeat it with me within your mind, or you can repeat it out loud. Let us begin. Eyebrow. I feel really, really angry. Side of eye. I feel really, really disgusted. Under eye. I feel really bitter about some of the choices I have made and not made. Keep tapping. Under nose. I absolutely resent my choices. Chin. I feel really, really exhausted by my choices. Collarbone. I feel angry, bitter, resentful, and damaged. Underarm. I feel that I do not deserve any forgiveness. Keep tapping. Liver. Even if I do deserve to be forgiven, I won't allow it to happen. Wrist together. I understand that I am carrying around a mountain of unforgiveness. Crown of head. I am so profoundly angry with myself that I have no other choice. Round 2. I keep beating myself up about the past choices. Side of eye. I'm not going to let myself get away with the damage I have done to myself. Under eye. What if forgiving my choices could eliminate the pain and hurt from my life? Under nose. What if I just open my heart to releasing a little bit of this rage? Keep tapping. Chin. What if I acknowledge that I did the best I could in recognizing my choices? Collarbone. I don't believe that I did the best I could. Underarm. What if I choose to forgive my choices just as I would forgive anyone else's choices? Keep tapping. Liver. What if I did the best I knew how to do at the time? Wrist together. What if forgiving my choices shows myself some compassion that takes me into a state of peace and freedom, joy and happiness? Crown of head. What if I forgive my choices and nothing happens, nothing changes? Keep tapping. Round 3. Eyebrow. Forgiving my choices does not mean I am not entitled to the way I feel. Side of eye. What if forgiving my choices opens my heart to more love, more joy, more everything I want? Under I, what if forgiving my choices is the path to what I really want? Keep tapping. Under No's, what if forgiving my choices also means forgiving myself? Chin, it's a setup. I'm not going to forgive my choices. Collarbone, well, I'm willing to forgive my choices, and perhaps it will lead to forgiving myself. Underarms, in fact, just thinking about feeling better makes it worth it. Keep tapping. Liver, perhaps I can find some other reason to forgive my choices. Wrist together, I am at least willing to consider forgiving my choices. Crown of head, better than that, I am choosing to forgive my choices if it is the better choice I can make for myself. Stop tapping. At this time, please shake out your hands. Be gentle. Recenter yourself. Let's take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it and drop it slowly. Again, take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it and release it slowly. Again, take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it and release it slowly. Please take a drink of water. You have just moved a lot of energy around. And be gentle with yourself, because it could have dredged up some feelings that you may have. So be gentle with yourself, okay? Let us continue. Now, please take the time to recheck your intensity level. If your level is at a 7 or higher, repeat the entire 3 rounds by rewinding this video to the tapping sequence. If your level is less than 7 but greater than 3, pull out your 12 forgiveness statements that you wrote out and tap on the karate chop point on those 12 statements. If your level is 3 or less, you can stop right now. Or you can continue to try to get it down to 0, or to get rid of any residual pent up unforgiveness. Now, repeat after me. I'm only going to read the statement one time, and you can do the other 2. No, you know what? Let's do all 3. Start tapping. Even though I still have some stubborn judgments about myself and some resistance to letting them go, I am willing to let them go, and I love and accept myself totally and unconditionally. Keep tapping. Even though I still have some stubborn judgments about myself and some resistance to letting them go, I am willing to let them go, and I love and accept myself totally and unconditionally. Keep tapping. Even though I still have some stubborn judgments about myself and some resistance to letting them go, I am willing to let them go, and I love and accept myself totally and unconditionally. Stop tapping, shake out your hands, and drink some water. Then after that, without really thinking, please recheck your intensity levels and just put the number on the page. You can now pause this video, and now please put on the guided gratitude meditation. The link is in the description below. Once you are done with that gratitude meditation, then you can continue with this video. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's simply denying your pain the right to control your life. I'm going to tell you again. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's simply denying your pain the right to control your life. I want to thank you for making this commitment to yourself. Make sure you breathe and drink plenty of water today. Make sure that you give yourself some space and some time. So the next class will be live on Friday, July 21st. We'll be meeting at 7 p.m. So remember, as I always say, that what you put into this process is what you will gain in return. So practice, practice, practice. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you.